Okay. Let me check to make sure I'm good. My phone is on Wi-Fi, so I can do this. The Wi-Fi coverage is better out here. All right. I think we're good. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the first lawn cut of the season. You ready? I don't think he's ready. I'm fucking ready though. Improvements for this year is we actually have a heart rate monitor. That is the only improvement we have this year. Good evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are. I'm gonna be here with you guys for the next hour or so. And when this GoPro dies, I'm ready, dude. I'm ready. Instantly can switch over to the new one. Well, it's not gonna be instant, it's gonna take like 2 minutes, but yeah, if this thing overheats, immediately switch to the other one. And I can switch between the two. This will come in handy for future driving streams. But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of go through the yard here, and you know, I can't mow over a cement block, so I'm just going through and cleaning up the yard, and you know, trying to fix things. I just want to make sure as well. I don't know what the notification was for. Maybe that was Discord. That was in fact Discord. I want to check. I hope that doesn't break. That's tracking. Don't look at that. Where's my restream? Just want to make sure all my stuff's turned on. Yes, it looks good. I put GoPro app back up. Cool. Do have TTS, it's down here. I have it clipped to my pants. It is not on maximum, but it's pretty loud. I also kind of want to get a wrist thing for the phone, but I haven't. Maybe for the next one. So for today, I'll just do the thumb trick. There's the thumb trick. Just jam it. And this won't start hurting until after about an hour or so, usually. So yeah, welcome to the first lawn mow of the season. It's kind of early because last year we started a week after this, and this year it warmed up super quickly. We had like 90-degree days last week, almost 100. And next week it's supposed to go back to the 40s. So pretty strange. Well, must be a bunch of bugs. Here. I was gonna do this yesterday, but just didn't have time. Oop. Uh-oh. I guess that's a wasp trying to make a nest. Trying to, he fucking did. Uh-oh. Oh shit. There's a fucking wasp nest in there. I don't know if you saw that. Maybe I'll try and get a close-up of it later. I'm surprised he didn't try to attack me though. guess he was really confused. Didn't know what the hell was going on. There's a bee. I don't know, that bee doesn't look like a squid to me, guys. I don't know what's up with that. They're telling me Minecraft's not realistic. Yeah, something is gonna have to be done about that wasp nest. I do not want to deal with that throughout the year, guys, personally. Also, I don't know if you noticed this, I haven't streamed since I got it. New starting screen art. Let me just flip to it real quick. Well, ain't that lovely? I paid a handsome sum of money for that. And I'm gonna get some more as well. But starting off small. You know, we're trying to improve the quality of these streams. You know, one week at a time. Alright. You know, with how good the Wi-Fi is, you know, this thing has got full connection. Yep. Get in here. Ugh. There you go. Bunch of chemicals here.
Heavy fucking shit.
Huh?
I said, why are you going for the heavy shit? Why can't you just lift what's already there?
I gotta get the mower out. What do you mean?
All of these moved.
No, not necessarily.
This gotta be moved. That's gotta be moved. That's gotta be moved.
So does this.
It's gonna be left.
I'm just
Drag it out of the way. You got no place to put it.
out of the way.
That's go. And that's heavy.
What, the back? Okay.
I need to get the piece of wood that's in the house so that I can set it on there.
Why are we moving all this stuff though? Are you trying?
We're not putting it back in here, that's why.
All right. Where are you gonna put it?
It's gonna have to go in the gazebo for now.
Oh.
Like this stuff can stay.
The pumpkin stay.
The pump, I'm gonna get that. This.
Okay. And where do you want to put the battery?
In the gazebo.
Okay.
The piece of wood that's in the house.
Ow! Woo! It's not music time yet.
No, that's gonna go down here on the. Like I said, I gotta get that piece of wood that's in the house going down to the steps in the basement.
Okay.
Give me that box, Jonathan, while you're there.
Which box? This one with all the...
Yeah, just the chemicals, just. Set that right inside here.
Ooh. And the speaker's working. That's actually pretty loud. All right. All right. This. That door is fucked. Oh God. This thing's already fighting me. All right. See what's going on in here. A little bit left. Let's put a bit more in there. Just a little bit more. More. I see the line. That should be good for today. I'll just leave that there. Frick. All right, I'm firing. I'm just gonna let it sit for a minute. First crank. Going. Guess I'm ready to try. Having a good time, guys. I'll be honest, I am surprised last year. Did you guys miss this? You guys miss this content? This most exhilarating content? Yeah, I'd like to see some other Twitch streamers do this. They fucking won't. I've got complete market control over the lawn mowing scene on Twitch. Complete market control. None of them other people have what it takes. But I do. I have a sore back, a beer belly, and if I had a hat on, it should be a straw hat. Holy shit. Ladies and gentlemen, we are so back. for 2026. Welcome to the lawn mowing. I think I'm gonna try and do this. I don't know what day. Like last year, I didn't really have a set. That's a new hole there. I didn't really have a new hole there. Fuck, these carpenter bees are destroying this goddamn thing. Anyway, I didn't really have like a set schedule last year. I don't know if we should try and do that this year. You know, give you guys something to look forward to. Maybe Tuesdays. I'll tell you this though, guys. I'm trying to actually avoid doing weekend streams. I'll be honest with you. Chat. I enjoy my weekend. Hey, stay alive. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I just want to enjoy the weekend, you know. I'm going to start streaming during the week instead. I'm just trying to figure that out. Maybe Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yeah. He's gonna go cut the front lawn. I gotta do that little square up there too. Which I will be doing as well. This thing started right up though. Kind of surprised, to be honest with you. This thing has been sitting in that shed for since the last lawn mow in October, the last year. October years, a little bit early to talk. Really, the lawn mowing stuff should go until like all the way through October. Yep. There's a stick there. I just kind of mowed right through it. Here's another one. Just mowing right through it. I don't really care. But yes, welcome to 2026. Except I have the watch now, so you guys can see my heart rate in the bottom corner, hopefully. I had to tighten this thing, because I normally wear my watch loose, because if I wear it tight like this all the time, it like hurts. So I wear it loose, but then the sensor doesn't make a good enough connection for the stream, so then I just randomly just die throughout the stream. Not very good, so I don't want to die. This stuff is thick here. I might actually move that light with the wasp nest down to see if that will solve the problem. I don't want to kill any wasps, but I also don't want them making nests. Oh, am I kidding? I don't know if that's gonna work. Guys, I was moving some very heavy stuff Tuesday at work, and I completely screwed up my back. It's only now like not painful to walk and push this thing. It was brutal. Sorry about the flashing, the sun reflection on the phone. To do some more IRL. There's leaves falling down. It's fucking summer or spring. Fuck. This lawn looks great so far. What a fantastic cut line. Look at it. He's one of the greatest. Oh, why did I do that? So bad. That twig didn't put up a problem. Oh, it's so nice in the shade though with the wind and stuff. God damn. Ugh. Also, chat, I have some exciting news for you PC stream goers. I have PC. I finally did it. I'll show it off here when I'm done. But it is 7800X3D and a 5070 Ti. It's not as bleeding edge as my former PC was. My old PC was really top of the line. This one is not quite the top echelon. But here's the thing. My old PC was performing pretty well for what I needed it to. This new PC is still a performance increase from the old one, despite the fact that it's not as fancy as the equipment. Better speeds on the processor, much better RAM, DDR5, and then the 5070 Ti gives you like a 30% performance increase from the 3080 Ti I had. It's pretty nice. I haven't had any issues with the machine so far. I got all my stuff reinstalled. Version of Vegas now, and they dropped support for all the Universe stuff, so I'm kind of screwed. That's not that full yet. So I'm gonna have to, you know, I basically updated all my stuff. And I will not be touching for another 4 years. I just don't like to update my shit. Once I got it working, that's it, you know? I mean, I'll update Windows and drivers and things, but you know, the versions of FabFilter I had installed on my old machine, they're from 2022. I never updated them. The Valhalla Vintage Verb, also from 2022. Never bothered updating it. And here he goes. You know, now in the Lord's great year 2026, I finally had to reinstall everything on the new PC. And I'm not going to bother doing it as long as it keeps working. If it's I have to figure it out, but hey, if it keeps working, fuck it, you know. I'm not going to waste my time reinstalling shit and updating shit for it to then break, you know. If it's not broke, don't fix it, you know. But yeah, I'm using the latest version of Sony Vegas. There's a $250 upgrade. I don't know how I feel about that. I also got Sapphire updated. I was using an old 2021 version of Sapphire, the effects suite. I finally updated that. That was expensive. Fuck me. Fuck me. But it's all good. I'm making YouTube content again so I can justify spending that kind of money. To an extent I can justify it. Maybe not Sapphire so much, but definitely Vegas. Fucking $1,800 for Sapphire. That's a ludicrous amount of money right there. And I canceled my Universe, what was it, from Maxon? I'm telling you, all right, and I hope I don't get in trouble for saying this, but if you pirate Maxon shit, I don't know, I'm not gonna feel too bad. Until they decide to fix their licensing scheme and they fix their software to handle installing the licenses and the programs and shit, it's genuinely unusable. You pay $212 for a one machine license that you constantly have to reactivate every fucking week for them to just go around and drop Vegas support anyway without sending any emails, any alerts, any updates, except one hidden little fucking blog post that you can only access from a Google search. So fuck Maxon, man. I love their shit. I gave them, you know, I did their yearly bullshit because they don't have a fucking perpetual. I did that for years. And what do they go and do? They go and shit in my cereal. What fucking ass wipes, dude? So if you pirate Universe shit, I'm not gonna feel bad, you know? I guess a good indication of just how shitty a company can be is if they offer an education discount or not. That's how you... If they offer some EDU discount, then they actually kind of give a shit about you. Or at least they give a shit about, like, people who are probably don't have a lot of money because they're fucking paying for school and shit. Or have part-time jobs, you know? I don't think Maxon had that, but I could be wrong. I didn't really look into it. I had Maxon even before I went to Twitch, so I was stuck to the full rate. And they still go and fuck me. So that's that thing. I know Sony Vegas is now, I say Sony Vegas, Vegas Pro, video editor, Sony Vegas Pro, they are now owned by Boris, who's also behind the Sapphire effects. And Boris is a pretty good company from what I can tell. They seem to give a shit about their products a bit more than Maxon ever did, or Magix. Because Magix bought the Sony Vegas, and they kind of, I mean, they updated it, because I think they retained the same team, I don't know. But it just sucked, you know. But at the very least, Maxon's licensing scheme made fucking sense. Or, not Maxon, fucking Magix. I did have a Vegas 365, and then I guess in the middle of them being bought out, they overcharged me. And they didn't even try to fight me when I charged it back on PayPal. I was like, no, you fuckers remove access to 365. And they didn't even put up a fight, whatever the hell it was. And then I had the 365, and then I also had the perpetual, because the play 65 anyway. And now I have. It feels a lot nicer not to spend as much money every month. If you can get your hands on the perpetual, dude, it really is nice, because then you can just set aside that money one time and then you have it. You don't have to worry about it hitting you every month or hitting you every year. And on the same subject of like money and stuff, I've been looking to try out some other IRL hosts. For those who don't know, I'm using IRL Toolkit. They're in the chat, and you can see the messages. But thinking about maybe trying a cheaper. Scuff has services, but they're based in the UK, and then they literally warn you saying we have to comply with Ofcom. I'm not doing that. Fuck that. I don't like Ofcom. I don't like what the UK is doing with their online safety laws, making it basically, you say one thing that can be interpreted slightly mean, you are tried as a prisoner. So freedom of speech. No wonder people are starting to hate the UK. It's not just because the accent's annoying anymore, it's because their lawmakers are fucking stupid in the UK. So I'm not going to get anti-scuff, but there's this other one I was looking at, and I could save 50 bucks a month, potentially, but it's not going to be as seamless as IRL Toolkit. Or maybe it is, I don't know. I think they have like a mobile app instead of a browser thing, and the way you remote into the as well is through like the default Windows remote in tool, which I have not used since like 2014. So that's very interesting. And I'm definitely tempted to do that, because I'm willing to accept some level of inconvenience for a much easier or much cheaper experience. I don't want to say it's easier, but cheaper. Because like, it's 150 bucks a month for IRL Toolkit. That's a lot of money. If I could get that down to 100 bucks a month and everything still basically works the same or damn near close to the same, you guys get the same product, I might do that. And it's no hatred to IRL Toolkit. They're really nice. They're very helpful support. It's just a lot of money. It's just a lot of money. And I'm not like a big streamer over here, you know? And I'm not expecting you guys to donate to foot any bills either. It just, if I can get it cheaper, I should just do that in general, you know? Especially if you guys are donating, because then like, yeah, this thing's full. Especially more if you guys are donating, because then you know that your money is being, you know, not thrown away at services that you could probably get for cheaper, you know? So I might look into that for future shit. I just renewed my IRL Toolkit anyway, like last week. So, yeah. I'm with it for at least a few more weeks. I love IRL Toolkit. It's just money, man. Making more money from my job or from my from Twitch here. Hell yeah, dude. I'm more focused on trying to see if I could get an IRL bag. All right, we gotta be careful. I'm gonna say that enough. Move the chair. I want to roll with it though. There's still one more piece up here, guys. Wow. The smell of freshly cut grass. Dude, the weekly streaming schedule just got a whole lot easier with this, you know. All right. I'm gonna say that's good enough. I'm gonna put the lights back now. So I don't have to do that shit later. Get off. All right. Awesome. It does look like it's gonna rain. I don't know. Oh man, I'm sweaty. I'm gonna take a shower after this. I'll get that back later. I didn't do a very clean job here either. But I think it's fine. Where's that wasp light? You think the wasp found? I wonder where that wasp spray is. Cause you ain't moving. That's empty. Insect killer? I mean, that could work, but hold on. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna flip. Sorry about that, guys. It was a little longer than expected. Lots of things just happened right there. Bank giving issue. The straw for this thing is not on here. And the GoPro decided to just give up. Nighty night. I hate to do it to him, but you're not allowed to exist in my little thing here. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry you had to see that. Normally those things come with a straw so you could angle it a bit better, but I don't know. I'll have to hose that down. Oh shit, this is not supposed to go here anyway. Oh fuck. This is supposed to go over here. All right, let me close this thing here. This thing was beeping at me the whole time because the ingest kept dropping too low. It sounds like a freaking airplane taking off. That's another thing with IRL Toolkit, it at least warns you. This other service I'm looking at though is just the chat message. I just found out IRL Toolkit actually can make an audible noise to let you know your stream is dying. So I set that up. So now I have airport noises when the stream starts to die, which is great. Yeah, it definitely looks like it's gonna rain here. But yeah, don't go anywhere. I'm going to show you guys the new PC once I'm done here. So stay tuned. All right, we have to empty the bag. Yep. If I'm already sweating right now. I cannot wait until I start working throughout the summer. Oh God, it's not even that cold, or not even that hot. It is a big branch. Was this here last year? Probably. So once I'm done with this, guys, I'm gonna go up to the front. We're gonna go trim that shit down. I think I'm gonna try to leave the bag off. I don't know. It's so annoying to flip that thing between bag and mulch mode. But the front doesn't need to be bagged. Or at least that little sliver I'm gonna be doing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm... Oh, this grass is wet. The fuck? Actually, that's not true. It is kind of humid. I don't know what the humidity temperature thing says up there. You guys would know. It's not up there anymore. It's actually down in the corner. I had to update 4 things. Now it's just one thing. It's a lot easier. Fuck it, we're gonna bag it. Keep it easy, keep it simple here. Here is the lawn. I am morbidly curious, morbidly a beast about oh hey. This thing might actually disconnect from Wi-Fi. Discord. I'm thinking about upgrading this stream phone, for the record. This thing runs like shit. And it's a Pixel 6 Pro. It shouldn't, but it has an aftermarket screen on it because I broke the original. I dropped it. And it kind of runs like shit. They also just updated this thing to the latest Android, which I did not consent to. They just did it for me, and so now it runs equally like shit. How long have we been up for, by the way? I haven't even paid attention to that. 50 minutes. You guys are getting a long IRL stream. Yeah, 50 minutes. Holy shit. We're not even done yet. I should probably GoPro battery. 52% in 50 minutes. This is why I love the Hero 11, man. So this is why I love the Hero 11. It's at 50%. I probably got another good 30 minutes to go with this thing before it, you know, has a problem. Well, battery problem, that is. That's pretty good. So I guess I didn't need the other GoPro. I brought it anyway, but maybe I didn't need it. All right, let's cut this grass here. Little, go here. This is always sketchy. It's such an extreme hill. Oh my God, the bees are back. Oh my God, no. The ground bees. No. I hate them fuckers, dude. They're the worst. That's difficult. It doesn't need to be perfect though. It just needs to look cut, you know? It doesn't need to be perfect. I don't really... No one really sees this side anyway, it's the other side. My back a few days ago, I would have not been able to do that. That's steep. It's like a 50-degree hill or something there at that point. It's not safe for those things to go over. I didn't cut all the way to the end. Just realized. Oh well. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. Still look. normally I would say, oh, you can't see it from my house. The problem is, well, that's my house. So I kind of can see it from my house, you know? So I gotta do a little bit. Oh, that breeze feels so good, guys. Shooting grass at me. It's not very nice. Check comments really quick. I think the camera's been having a hard time connecting. Rapid fire between main and low. It happens. I don't think my backyard Wi-Fi solution reaches out here. Fuck. So, oh god, my back still hurts enough. Or this kind of hurts. Anyway, I don't think my backyard radar or backyard router makes it out here. They suggest though to get the proper range, because it can. I gotta fix that there. Because it totally can make it out here. The problem is it's against my building, which is doesn't really help it broadcast. It gets really good reception in the backyard, but not quite up here. In fact, there's not really any good Wi-Fi coverage up here. Fixed. I see that down there I didn't do a very good job. This thing didn't move with me. So I'm gonna do it. Yeah, there's the frickin' the yard bees, man, they're back. I did not miss the yard bees. These fuckers stung me last year. All right. I'm calling that completed. That is the yard cut. I'm gonna move this chair there. Fine. This screen on this phone, man, is stupid as fuck. Yeah, I might get a new phone, stream phone. Maybe I'll get it directly from Google Fi, because that's what my stream phone is this thing's Google Fi with a physical SIM card. I wonder if I can just order a new phone online. Huh? I already did. Yeah, I moved it. Your AI generated flag?
I was just going to go back the chair's not back where it was.
That's where it was.
No, should have got back in between the two.
Oh, it's fine where it is. AI generated.
Yeah.
Computer made that.
When you come back inside,
Oh. Where is it gonna go?
just outside on the steps.
Okay. Yep. All right. We've been up for about an hour and 10 minutes, I think. Let's take a peek. Yeah. It's not working on this phone. That's not working. Let's try no more Wi-Fi. There we go. An hour and 1 minute. Okay, well, an hour IRL stream cutting grass. That's what you guys can expect once every week until the end of October. And you think I'm kidding? No. Anyway, I'm gonna go around to the backyard now, and I guess I'll put this thing away. I'll dump out this last little bit of yard trimmings, and then I'll put this thing away. I wonder what my heart rate got up to doing that shit. I've actually never really looked into it, to be truthfully honest with you guys. That is the backyard gone. I gotta bring the Canon, Buchanan. Happy spring, everybody, as the days warm up and the days get longer, as the temperatures rise. I hope you all have a good summertime year. I think this summer for me is going to be pretty nice. Always some fun and interesting things planned. I would like to try and do some IRL what do you call it? Thrift store streams. If I can find one, a thrift sock, pretty rare around here, and two, a good internet connection. The last time I tried it, guys, during the winter break, it looked like, how you say, shit, and didn't work. And I'm very awkward with a camera in public. Good things are always to come, guys, so don't worry about it. I'm gonna leave this, I'm gonna put this back in here. I'm gonna leave everything else here. Fuck, I hate this thing. I hate this fucking bin. What? Back pain that I missed. All right, it's in. Did my part. All right. So I know what I said. I kind of wanted to show you the new PC. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I really just want to go take a shower. 7900X3D, or 7800, one of the two. 5070 Ti, 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM, 2 terabyte NVMe, plus my drives that I transferred from the old machine. That's what I'm working with now. It's running pretty better. It's running pretty good. I don't have any games installed on there yet. I have my old laptop, my very old laptop. If you've been around since 2020, oh, I shouldn't have closed the gate. Here for 2020 bitterly. Then it's that MSI laptop that I used for years and held together with packing tape because the plastic got so brittle it just started falling apart. That is now set up with my old Windows install, so if I need to access any files or anything, I can, which I will. I need to transfer my Vegas presets over. I got my VST plugin presets sent over. I also have, I believe, my music library or user library or whatever, but yeah. Yeah, I know what I said. I said I was gonna meet you guys in there, but I'm really, I feel fucking horrible. I'm gonna go take a shower. I'm gonna try and cleanse myself. I mean, look at this, ugh. So, thank you guys for tuning in to the first lawn cutting IRL stream of 2026. Plenty more to come. Last year we had 25 of these streams. I think this year we might try and aim for 30, because we did cut last year a little too early. So what was it, last year we had 25, so I think this year is going to be 30. I might be getting that wrong, but I think it's 25. I think it's 25 or something like that. Maybe someone could correct me. I don't know if anybody's watching on the VOD. But yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. I will catch you guys next week. Doing what? I don't know. But I will see you guys next week. All right. Peace out, y'all. Peace.